So I know I just did the top 10 wide receivers around 13 days ago, but I will be honest with you guys. There are so many new cards in this. I think there are 7 new wide receivers. Not only did we get Stocking Stuffers Part 2, but we also got Ghosts. We've gotten other cards getting boosted now by the Ghosts. There are so many wide receivers that are amazing in this game. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, top 10s, I do gameplays and all these cards as well. Make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, and let's just jump right into number 10. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. At number 10, I do have Marvin Harrison Jr., and I do think this card could have been and should have been way higher on this list. He was super disappointing. He came out with the Football's Family promo, him and his father. I honestly do think I would rather have him over his father personally. I know he's slower than him, but 93 speed, 6'3" is huge. I think all wide receivers are pretty good in this game, especially with the high ball being broken. But you can look at the stats. Amazing stats. It has nothing to do with anything. It's literally just the speed. He does get 0 chill chem, so he will be up to 95 speed, but even then, we have wide receivers coming out that have base 95 speed and get 0 chill chem. He's slow. He's on the slower end for the game, but he's still very good. He has value because he is 6'3". Another reason why I don't think I could put him much higher, he doesn't get a 0 AP bucket like a lot of the 0 chill or ghost guys, but he does get 1 discounted bucket, and it's a very mid ability. I will say the only thing really keeping him up here is that I do think he performs very good in game. He runs routes amazing, and he is 6'3". I think that's the only reason why I have him up here, but this is a very disappointing Maserati Marv card. He went from being the best wide receiver in the game on his previous AKA card to this card being even an LTD. It's an LTD as well, and it's kind of mid. Number 9, I actually have the Stocking Stuffer Xavier Legette. Obviously, I don't have him upgraded, but once you do power him up all the way, he is 94 base speed. This is another thing that's kind of annoying. He did get some cards last year. I know he's a rookie right now, but he got some cards in Madden 24, and he was 6'3", and as you guys could see, they dropped him down to 6'1". If he had his old height, this would be one of the best, probably a top 5 wide receiver in this game, honestly. He'd probably be number 5 for me on this list. But they did drop him down to 6'1". 6'1" is still very, very good. All of his stats are all above 92 once you put that token in. Like I said, I don't have him upgraded. But Xavier Legette is one that when I was going Panthers for a little bit, where I was tempted on going Panthers, he was a big force in it. After I saw they dropped the height and everything, you know, it kind of turned me away, but he's still good. He's still good. 6'1" is still very, very good. I just thought he was going to be that 6'3" monster. He would have been basically like a DK Metcalf. But at number 8, we do have Trent Scott, another guy on the slower end, kind of similar to Marvin Harrison, but I do think Trent Scott has value. Not only does he get the 0 chill boost, but he is 6'5", so the tallest guy on this list. Actually, yeah, I'm looking at it. He's tied for the tallest guy on this list. 320 pounds. You might wonder, does he run routes terrible? I've gotten to use this card so many times. I don't have him anymore because he went up crazy in price and I sold him. But I did have a lot of gameplays. I'm pretty sure if you go look at a couple of the gameplays, he was catching a lot of the balls in the quarterback ones. I think it was like even in the Lamar. Even like a couple of the gameplays this week, he was in there. And Trent Scott was very good for me. I loved him too. He also gets very good theme teams. When I come over here, Commanders is top tier. Steelers is very good. Panthers is very good as well. And then also, like I said, 0 AP abilities. And this, where is it at over here? This is the one I was using on him. Short in is so good on him. He literally, he lights up like it's route tech. I loved it on him. He was always dominating man coverage. The only thing that sucked with him is that he was really bad after the catch. But route running and everything, he played like he was 180 pounds. Number 7, we do got Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy, this card's amazing. He's another guy like Legette. He is also 6'1", which honestly, I'm going to be honest, I love Jerry Jeudy. I'm a Browns fan. I don't understand how Legette and him are the same height. I swear if you look at him side to side, even if you look up Xavier Legette, he is way taller, but they kind of blessed him. I got to use Jerry Jeudy plenty. He is also another 94 speed guy, 94 agility, 95 excel. He has all of his route running and catching stats all above 90. He was used in the MCS last night or 2 nights ago. I'm recording this on Friday. I'm recording this on Thursday, posting on Friday. He was using the MCS by so many players. I'm telling you, Jerry Jeudy, he was number 2 on this list, by the way, last time we did it. That's how good these wide receivers have gotten and how good this card truly is that he still remains up here. But Jerry Judy's a dog. 0 AP bucket as well, all the way. I think it's down. No, it's the second one when it comes to these Stocking Stuffers. He gets a good 0 AP bucket. No short and elite what I would have loved to see, but Jerry Judy's more of your, pure formed wide receiver here. At number 6, this is where I think Christian Watson is absolutely elite. I think he is the best Stocking Stuffer wide receiver. I think he is arguably the best one to use on offense in the entire game. When we look at Christian Watson, he also is a 94 speed guy. When we put that token in, you're getting +3 right there. Amazing agility, amazing excel to match it, but he's 6'4". You can't teach 6'4". He gets the same 0 APs as Jeudy, as Legette, but obviously height is a big deal. I think it's really, really good when you have height on top of speed, on top of amazing stats. He is one of the best stocking stuffers. I did a stocking stuffer tier list. Like, I ranked them all, and he was an S tier for me. I know I had Jeudy in there as well, but if I had to pick one, I think Christian Watson is easily wide receiver 1 out of the stocking stuffers. Same ability, so nothing really there. It's just that +3 in height. It's a big deal, man. I'm telling you, high balls are broken this year. Spam them. You're going to see it with a guy like Christian Watson. He's going to bail you out. Now that we head into our top 5, I do got that man, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, I would have loved to see better. This is probably the worst Tyreek Hill card I've seen in the last 3 years that I could think of, at least. Being in like an LTD, he's 95 speed. We have other guys that are 95 speed at the same overall as him. We have somebody on this list that is a lower overall than him and has 95 speed. I don't understand it. Tyreek should have probably been 96 because there has to be a little bit of, if you just want to run like, it's crazy. If you want to have him 99 speed, you'd have to run a 40 out of 40 theme team. The same as other guys. I love Tyreek. I think there should be some value of him. When he's not the fastest guy in the game, his value kind of goes down the drain because he's not tall. There's nothing else crazy about him. But I still think Tyreek cards play amazing. He always dominates man. I think the smaller guys dominate man just genuinely. But ability-wise, nothing crazy, man. Short and elite is about it. I like that over some of the stocking stuffers. I think Tyreek Hill is very, very good. I just would have loved to see him a little bit better, man. I'm telling you, I think he should have been 96 easily. I think most people would agree with that, too. At number 3, we got that man, Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman is a card that I think he is going to continue to get amazing Madden cards. He had a crazy good one for I forget what it's called, the college promo. Why am I dumbing out? You guys know what I'm talking about. He had the 87 overall. Now he gets a 93 Ghost to Future. He's a dog. 6'3", great height on him. You are losing some speed there. You're going down to 94. But the reason why I like Keon Coleman is because if you come over here, he's one of 2 cards in the game that gets 0 AP route tech, boys. You need 90 agility. He has 94, as you can see right there. 0 AP route tech is so good to have. And then on top of that, you get stacked with anything else. I think wide receiver abilities are really garbage in this game personally, but route tech is the one where I would actually prefer. I think you can argue him number 2. I think you could definitely argue him number 2 because of that ability. The only thing that sucks is if you're not running a Bill Steam team, he's 96 speed when we have guys getting 97 minimum. Or the next couple guys, at least that is. Number 3, he was previously our number 1. Like I said, what was it, 13 days ago, we did the top 10 wide receivers. CeeDee Lamb's amazing. He's still a top-end card in this game. He is 6'2". This is what I was talking about. He is a lower overall than Tyreek and a non-LTD, and he is basically just a better Tyreek, which made no sense to me. I love CeeDee Lamb. I think he's elite. I think he's one of the best wide receivers in the league, too, but Tyreek needs his little advantage. It's like how I kind of argue on offense, how they give pocket quarterbacks the same exact abilities as the speed guys, so it kills pocket guys. That's kind of how it felt like Tyreek. Like, Tyreek kind of just got, shot in the water because he's a fast guy that got the same speed as other guys, you know what I mean? And he's shorter, but CeeDee Lamb, that just shows you how good he is, man. He got Tyreek Hill speed while getting elite stats and also a 0 AP bucket. He's on everybody's team. I don't really have to tell you guys. You guys all use him. I literally see him I think he's on every single team I've played in the last 30 games. Everybody knows, man. Everybody knows how good he is. And then at number 2, we have a free card. A free Julio. I went ahead and grinded for it, not just for this video in general, because I'm going to actually use him. Julio Jones, you literally get from just grinding. You have to put snow in him too, but snow, you got to be level 20 in the past anyways. You probably should have had your snow up. He's so good that 4K snow is insanely cheap. If you think about it, a 93 quick sells for 8K. So he's half the price of a normal 93, and he's one of the best 93s in the entire game. Julio Jones is 95 base speed while being 6'3". I don't know why, but I swear he was always 6'4". Maybe I'm just mixing him up with somebody, but he's 95 plus 2 with the chem, and then look at the stats across the board, man. He is absolutely elite. Also, does get that short in. I would have loved to seen route tech on him, but it looks like that's only going to go in the ghost because they get that second, a little bit better bucket when it comes to the 0 APs. But Julio Jones is elite. Please go grind for him, boys. I mean, if you're a nobody spent player, this is a no-brainer. He needs to be on your team. And even God Squads. He's playing on my team, boys. I'm literally doing a God Squad video later, and he's going to be on the team. I think everybody in the world watching this video knew that this was going to be the number 1 card. There's no contention here. He's not only top-end speed, but he's the tallest guy in this list. They're tied for it. We had Trent Scott as well. He's basically Trent Scott, but way better, I guess you could say. He is 236. He looks huge out there. He literally looks like a tight end. 95 speed, 97 spec, and 99 deep. So once you put him in your theme team, he's going to have 99 spec. He's going to have 99 deep route running. Amazing stats across the board. And then, like I mentioned earlier, ghost cards do get 0 AP route tech, so he gets that, and also whatever you want to throw on top of it. I used red zone threat in the gameplay. I still have red zone threat on mine, but honestly, you could use whatever you want there. Calvin Johnson is wide receiver 1, and there's honestly no debate here. I don't think you could even argue anybody else. All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which wide receiver group are you guys rocking right now in your game. Are you going for the tall guys? Are you going for straight speed? Let me know, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I have a God Squad video coming out later. I got to pick up a lot of these ghost LTDs, man. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, boys.